So recently YouTube put out a statement or updated their blog or whatever it is to go over some changes coming to the YouTube partner program, and some of these things can sound pretty scary to some smaller creators, much like myself. And I'm basically just going to explain everything and just tell you that things might get a little different around here to, you know, kind of counteract it, because I would very much like to get into the YouTube partner program. I think it would be great to make money off of my content. Although that should never be, I don't think that should ever be the goal of making content, because it's never a guarantee. But I don't know, I've always wanted to try and expand my brand and get to that monetization. Because, like, just having YouTube as a source of income seems pretty cool. And, I mean, I've been pretty close to memberships for a little while now, but never actually able to get that. But, basically, YouTube has announced that starting in February 2027, you will need a much larger amount of, in fact, actually double the number of watch hours in the last year to be able to qualify for entering the YouTube partner program. Now, I'm not even in the first, whatever it's called, the first bracket, which allows you to get fan funding, you know, like memberships, super thanks, super chats, things like that. I'm not currently there yet. I don't have the watch hours to qualify for that, but I don't like that they're increasing it, because it makes it a lot harder for smaller channels. But if you have the passion to make videos and make content in order to go for that kind of goal, then I feel like if this has demotivated you, then I feel like your heart was never in it to begin with, to be honest. I mean, that sounds a bit mean, not quite what I mean. But with this change, it will make things quite a bit harder for smaller creators to start earning money, which kind of sucks, but apparently it helps them invest in whatever, I don't know. But yeah, that kind of sucks. And also there's changes to how shorts work, where you need to get, I think it's 10 million shorts every month in order to maintain monetization on your shorts, which kind of sucks, but I'm not focused on shorts at the moment. But yeah, I'm more focused on the things that they're doing with the partner program and the entry threshold, which is definitely a big thing, but this is done kind of the opposite effect as it has for a lot of people, because this isn't saying to me that this isn't a sign to me that I'm gonna start giving up on my content. I think that's the worst thing you could possibly do, and if you do that, then maybe YouTube just wasn't for you. Maybe it just was never meant to be in the cards. Who knows? Because you clearly don't have the motivation to actually do it. You should be doing YouTube for yourself as a passion project, which I'll be honest, I've slipped out of that a lot, and I've just tried to been doing it for the views, but this kind of motivates me, right? They're upping the hours, so we've got about 5 months before this change comes into effect, and I'm going to start making some moves and changes towards growing the channel, because I have wanted to do that for ages, and I just haven't really been going anywhere, and I know why, because I'm not consistent. I upload a lot of varied content, and you know, a lot of the things that do well aren't the things that I like making, so I'm just making out of the one for views and like clicks and numbers on the video, which I shouldn't be doing. I should be doing things that I want to do, whether or not it's what the people want to see. So that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to think about the views. And they still try, because it is very hard. I will admit, it is hard to do that. I've tried and failed a lot of times. I get bogged down by a lot of the low view counts on a lot of my videos, I'll admit it. But I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't. So I'm going to try not to. I'm going to start making some higher quality content, I guess, around here. I'm going to start maybe try and upload a little more consistent, once a month, twice a month, I don't know. I don't have a set schedule yet. I need to start actually working on some videos, but I will start getting those out, because that's what I want to do. I do want to do content creation. It is fun once you get into it, and I'm sure once you've got a community, that's what I've always wanted. I wanted to have a community where I can talk with people in the chat, there's comments, people who come back to my videos every time I upload, people like that. And if I don't have those people, then it kind of feeds back to me of not having the passion to want to continue. So I want to build a community. I've got over 500 subscribers, but it doesn't feel like I have a community. I have these people who've subscribed for the videos that get a lot of views, but the videos that get a lot of views aren't the ones that I want to make. That's not why I want to go. That's not the direction that I want to focus on. I just made those videos because I felt like making them in the moment. And I was like, oh, this will be fun. But that's not the style of content that I want to do, because in all honesty, I don't really enjoy making those videos. Not as much as I would making something that I actually care about. Like, making Sonic music videos is not where my passion is. That's not what I want to do. That's not where my heart is. That's not the thing that I want to drive towards. I want to make, like, you know, content that has a person behind, has a personality, not just edits and videos and remixes and songs. I don't want to focus on the music part, because there's personality to it, sure, but not as much as someone actually talking about something, someone reacting, someone playing a game, someone doing something, not just uploading something that they made with none of their personality in it other than their editing style. And that's the kind of hole that I've gotten myself into, and I don't want to be there anymore, you know? If that makes sense. So that's why I will be in the future starting to make some bigger videos, working on things, maybe try and get more consistent. Like I said, I don't know when this is gonna really kick off or what it's even gonna look like, but I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try some new things, see what works for me, what works for the community. I'm gonna just kind of start branching out, try and find the thing that I want to do, find where my passion truly is, because I know it would be great to have a community and have a channel that I'm passionate about, but how do I find that? And that's what I'm going to start doing. So you're going to see some more uploads around here. I hope, I'm making this promise before I've actually started working on anything, but I'm going to try and get some things finished, and who knows where this might take us. Things are going to start to look a lot different, and I'm excited for that, because I think that will be a massive benefit to the channel, and that's what I need. I need something to benefit me, and this is all. Okay, no, that sounds selfish. I don't mean it like that. Okay, I'm struggling to get my point across here, but this change to the partner program is a further motivation. This is what makes me want to do creation, because they've now changed how they're doing things, so I want to change. That's the whole point. YouTube's gonna make their system work a little different. I'm gonna make my systems work a little different, because I've been slacking, and I don't want to be in there anymore. So I want to, now that I have a goal and I know what I need, I know what I want, I'm gonna go for it. And if I don't make it, if we get to February 2027 or whatever, and I'm nowhere even near the 8,000 hours, then fine. I probably won't. By then, I'll hopefully have found that spark and that passion, so I don't think I'll have given up. But if we don't make it by then, I mean, it's all up to chance. We don't know what's going to happen in those 5 months. Anything can happen. So we'll see. I'm making this video 18th of August 2026. And we're going to see how far I can get by the 1st of February 2027. Which is, I don't actually know how long that is. I don't know how many days it is, but in that time we're going to see how far we can grow. And I hope you'll come along with me for that. That's really all I got to say in this video. I just wanted to make this to let you know that I'm not going anywhere. A lot of small channels are demotivated by this and kind of just quitting content creation. And I don't want to be one of those people, so I'm gonna use this as a motivation. I'm gonna keep moving forward. That's all I gotta say. I'll see you next time, when things might look just a little bit better and different.